Yeah, what's up, everybody? What's cracking? I hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. If not, hope to make your day a little bit better. I hope everyone's got a great start to the week, and even better knowing that Thanksgiving is around the corner, along sometime this week. I hope you guys have the day off. I hope you guys get to enjoy the day. How you guys doing? What's up, Beck? So I see that character coming along, dude. See you coming along. So last we left off, we were done here. We did everything we can here. There does seem to be a time loop here somewhere, but we can't get to it yet, I guess. So I have a feeling we're gonna have to come back to this. It looks like there's a lot of backtracking in this game, so at least we've explored 2 areas, which is the National Library and here. Gotta remember the buttons a little bit. Okay, I think we're good. Get ready, people. Dude, I'm honored. I appreciate it. Later? Dude, I wish you would message me earlier, bro. You always like to message me right when I'm about to start stream. Zero excuses, sir. Zero excuses. So that's what you've been working on, Beck? That's pretty cool. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry? Oh no, that wasn't toward you, bro. I was talking about Zetsu. That was towards Zetsu, not you, Beck. But no, yeah. So, how long have you been working on it? Let's see where we're gonna go here. I honestly think we cleared that. Haven't even been there yet. Ministry of Cultural Primacy. Museum. We can go to the Vista Hills next. Clearly it wants us to go here next, so we're gonna go there next. Alright, got to message you? Sounds like a holdout excuses to me, Zetsu. That's what it sounds like, bro. Didn't stop you this morning, it's not gonna stop you now. It's a cop-out, bro. Look at Kat being first over here. Out of everybody, she's first. If you want first, you're last. Exactly. I just hear another excuse after excuse, Zetsu. Can't live that way, bro. Okay, so all of these are dead for now. So what you doing over there, girly? Forgot about the first? Yeah, generally people do. Because you don't got that winner's mentality, bro. So, how's everyone's day? What's up? What's cracking? So, oh, I don't think you answered it. So, you doing like a VTuber thing, or what? What's? Since you're getting commissioned, is it gonna be an emo? What's going on? Rebranding. This is the first time loop. This is where we shove the thing. I was wrong. Let's take a look. Raining copy symbol found in a device in the Big Forge. Searching for the keystone of ecstasy. Tower began at K. Serpent's Mall at Vista Hills. Tanya said the Serpent's Mall is east of where we first met in Vista Hills. Found the book in the basement of the National Library. An ornament symbolizing Tiara, the two-headed snake, was detached from its cover. Serpent's Mall is east of where we first met in Vista Hills. I mean, I wish we could like tell like what was north, east, west, you know what I mean? Seal in Jelgen with a map indicating location of Aruga Museum. We may have to, because if this doesn't open, we may not have a choice here. Your branding, nice, dude, nice. I'm glad to see that you're looking to get back into it. It's been a minute, dude. It's been a while. I'm excited for you, man. I really am. Yeah, you would think there would be a compass, right? Especially when they're doing like north, south, east, west. See, that's my HUD. That's my entire HUD right there. No compass. Oh, wait. There we go. East, so over yonder. Just had to scroll through my inventory real quick. Don't mind me. All damage, love it. Love to see it. That's a dead end. Poor guy. You're always here. Why do you say that? You expecting me to change or move? Okay, so here's the mall. Right? But I don't think this does anything, right? Intersection, the way will yield to the token of the serpent. So I'm assuming that the token we have is incomplete then. That's what it seems. Yeah. So this probably goes to something else. Got it. Okay. Well, in that case, I guess we're gonna have to skedaddle and come back here. We're gonna go to the museum next, I suppose. I forget you can't jump in this game. Oh, we have to go all the way back. Oh, is there a fast travel? Can I like just... Oh no, I think the only way to do that is if I get to a save point. So down here. Okay, here. Travel. Little details like that, good to remember. Remember, don't run forward. Don't run forward. Don't run forward. Turn around. Yep, good. On this map in particular, if you just run forward, you fall off a cliff and you have to go all the way around again. You just lurk a lot? I mean, I still appreciate it, man. That's what's awesome. I was just wondering if there was any particular reason why you like the fact that I was always here on Twitch. What if I went to YouTube? What if I went somewhere else? What if I wasn't here all the time? Do I have any research? I do! Mark Door Polaroid.
Nice find. Let's run it through the database.
I seriously appreciate the support, man. Seriously. I need you to know that. You'd all be sad, man? No, man. I ain't going nowhere. Come on. Can't do that. This picture was taken of a Sabinian household marked for relocation. For the onset of the war, the High Command of the Asterian Armed Forces plan involved the annexation and mass displacement of Palamis communities to make room for Sabinian colonists to move in and reclaim the conquered territories. The AAF swept across Umbrahan in the early week of the war, liberating towns and forcibly relocating, or worse, their Palamis populations. Sabinian families would be brought in to fill the vacant homes. Proper method of selecting the affected and families involved. Authorities leaving a painted mark on the random doors in Sabinian towns. Marked households needed to be ready to relocate within 3 days of time to their newly assigned homes.
Interesting.
Rude.
I'll look it up.
I do. I appreciate it, man. Seriously. I really, really do. It means a lot just because for the longest time, man, I know I don't have the biggest following or I don't have giant viewership and blah, blah, blah numbers, but the fact is that I enjoy playing video games, and I enjoyed it because it kind of stemmed from back in the olden days when YouTube was just starting out. I used to watch Let's Plays a lot. And the reason why I did that was because origin story time. I'm sure I've explained this in the past before, but I didn't have like all of the. I did have like one console, but once I moved, like obviously I couldn't afford a console or anything like that while I was just trying to make ends meet. And even though I couldn't enjoy playing the video games, it was still cool or nice to watch someone play it, so I could still somewhat enjoy it, even though I couldn't play it myself. So that's kind of what kind of drove me to want to do streaming. And finally taking that leap, I was just nervous because I was like, maybe I'm not that entertaining, maybe I'm not that fun to watch, blah, 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 blah. But after a while, I just kind of stopped worrying about that and gave it a shot. And it was tough some days, but I didn't look back, man. I'm glad I didn't quit. I'm glad I didn't stop. You guys are awesome. Always burning me out. I wasn't talking? Dude, I'm really glad to hear that. Seriously, it means a lot. Even if you guys are lurking, everyone else that may be lurking here as well, know it's truly appreciated. Seriously. It means a lot. It means a very much. And I hope you continue to enjoy, man. Hope to keep you around. This rather unconventional watch bears the insignia of the Zeal Council, the mysterious organization whose fingerprints are all over Hadia. The body of the watch bears no discernible buttons for controls other than a simple 5-digit dial mechanism. It counts up automatically every day. The inscription above the dial reads 120, or I guess 12,045 days, equating to precisely 33 years. Its entire purpose seems to be a simpler counter to mark every 33rd year. Whomever this watch belonged to was keenly interested in the events of January 1st, 1993, 26 days ago. The conspiracy. Okay, so remember, we have to continue to collect clues and go back to the National Library as there's a computer there. Wait, these threats are clear though. So I guess there isn't a time loop there. There is a Jelgen though. This isn't clear yet. Why not? Interesting. Back to the museum? Or let's go to the museum. Dude, likewise, bro. Like, I still remember to this day when we just kind of jumped in with a raid, dude, and it was history, bro. It's so awesome to still have you here. I know you can't be here all the time, but just knowing that you just felt like you wanted to swing by occasionally or every once in a while, and just hearing that you're doing well or doing all right was just awesome, man. I'm really, really glad that I've met you amongst everyone else. Okay. I don't think we have everything we need for this, do we? We don't. This goes here, though. But we don't have this one. So we're gonna have to come back here. Is there anything over here? This flashlight is not doing great for me. Oh, hold on, let me do this. Because if I recall correctly, I was told that the dark is a little too dark. I'm gonna see if I can brighten it up a little bit. Let's see. Shadows are fine. I want to see if I can change the brightness. Disable because HDR is enabled? Okay, let's disable that. Calibrate. There you go. Does that look better? I feel like that should look much better than it was, at least. Dude, I appreciate it, man. Always. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be doing this, though, if I wasn't having a good time, right? I feel like that should look a lot brighter now for you guys. Let me know if it's still too dark, and I can definitely change it and update it. Well, I guess we gotta go back. I need to make some sort of progress. Navigate computer. Museum didn't work. Intelligence clear. We didn't go to the Ministry of Cultural Primacy yet. I like how you could just skip the fast travel scenes. Initially, I thought you had to watch them all the time, and then I got impatient and I found the button. This is new. This is very new. Going to the parking lot? Yep. Look, this is car again. It's here now. Dead people on the ground. A lot of dead people.
I didn't mean to. I swear. I tried to warn them. They just started charging towards me. I had no choice.
Damn.
We got called here for a public disturbance. What we got was an angry mob hell-bent on burning the place down. They were really fired up. Something about justice for decades of manipulation and persecution. They stormed the ministry. Shit went to hell in a handbasket real fast.
Well, safe to say it's a time loop
Half
here.
my unit is dead or missing. What a goddamn mess.
I wouldn't go in there if I were you. Bunch of fucking savages. I've never seen anything like it. There's something about this country. No civility. It's like everyone has lost their humanity.
It's like hell is us. You down here? Level 3 access card. I'm glad this is why we explore. I say it time and time again. This is why we look around. Ministry found on the corpse of the underground parking lot. Do you steal RPGs or do you tend to play these games? Oh, so this is an RPG. Or what do you mean?
Bro. Some asshole in the chat's trying to tell you to drink water.
This is an action RPG. Okay, what the hell? Unless you mean like a JRPG. The storytelling on this is just a bit different. Okay, so we need a key for that. We can't get through there. Now I have a level 3 key card. Can we open this? Nope. Can't open any of that. Alright, let's get in there. Like JRPGs the most? Gotcha. Yeah, so those are a bit harder because I know those tend to take longer to play through. So that's why I don't play them too often. But whenever is a good one, I usually play it. Like, I did play through, what's it called? Expedition 33. I played that one on stream. I knew it. There's always something under the stair. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. Action RPGs are hard for me? Nah, dude, ain't no game that's too hard for me, buddy boo. Let's see. Equipment. Caps. Rage. Yeah, we dig it. Always something, exactly, just like they're behind waterfalls. Oh, this is a big ass building. Okay. All right, bro. Everybody's dead in here. I don't see any enemies around the corner. Oh, buddy. That shield. What do you think of Assassin's Creed? I used to like it. I think they let the story go down the shitter in the last recent ones, unfortunately. But I did used to like them. Valhalla was probably the last one I played. My jam. Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, to me, whenever the story seemed to like be pretty dire, but now like they kind of put that like the real time story kind of in the back burner, and they just solely try to focus on the Animus stuff, like the story within the history and whatnot, rather than what's going on in present times.
Identification confirmed. That's Martin Rost, all right. He seems indisposed at the moment. Have a look around. There's got to be some clues left in this god-awful place.
There's a computer. I don't know what it is, though. 1, 2, 3. I tried. Wait. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we tried. Wait. What's over here?
December 15th, 1992. We've made an unexpected discovery in the tunnels below the cemetery. 2 doorways with dial lock mechanisms. This is truly curious, as they do not appear on any of the ancient schematics we've previously recovered.
Cemetery.
The first doorway and its locking mechanism are replete with House Astor symbolism. My initial theory, and this is a long shot, is that the symbols on the dial represent the members
I think that
of
was the
Astor's
whole
family.
9 point between real
We
world
knew
and
Lord
Animus.
Astor was obsessed with the image of the perfect family. The patriarch sitting squarely at the
The
head
Doom Scroll, so I may
of Justice
disassociate
Crown rules
Jesus.
subjects. I will keep you apprised should I discover anything more about the door.
Initial theory of the case of the first doorway and its locking mechanisms are repleted in the House Astor symbolism. Present the patriarch sitting squarely at the head, just as the crown rules its subjects. Okay. Got it. $714. Maybe? Okay, what else you got? I know it's Morse code, but that's very unlikely that Morse code would be, you know, his computer password. Footsteps over here. What is that? Okay. Okay, let's go have a look around. I have a feeling we're gonna find it as we get deeper in here. That's a person. That's a person.
Bunch of corrupt snakes, lining their pockets while we suffer like guinea pigs. They lied to us, pitted us against each other. Look at what they've done to the city, to its people. We went after our neighbors. It should have been these damn suits that we butchered.
Okay, so she's clearly upset. Mystery car. So that's probably gonna go to blackmail, huh? That's locked. Can't open that. Can't open that. Oh my god, so many stairs! Don't shoot! Thanks. Does it belong to this? Probably not. It did work. Interesting.
I just had sex. I'm about to eat nachos!
Is that DJ?
It's the greatest moment of my life!
Welcome in, bud. Share those nachos over this way, bro. To the doorway of the buried forges of the earth. Interesting.
Pew, 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 pew.
What's up, Extreme Hook? What's cracking, babe? Report civil of disobedience. Agent Narst. Arrival on location 154 Dargis Street. Yeah, we don't need to read this. Let's see. Is that it? Hold on. No. Go back. I wasn't ready. I thought you were going to read it to me. This thing? Yes. Upon searching the premises, evidence of contraband was discovered. An object of interest was confiscated. Subject apprehended at his place of employment on charges of possession of restricted materials. Subject has been confined. Interrogated, subject claims the object was a family heirloom. The object in question bears a striking resemblance to another. Confiscated last month. Case 1512. Object resembles a shaft, giggity, or rod, giggity, 5 centimeters in diameter, 45 centimeters in length, giggity. Irregular pattern inconsistent with culturally sensitive contraband. Follow up, meet the agent, CT office 108. About similar object. Meet with agent, CT in office 108. Gungrave, oh dude, I heard Gungrave is pretty fun. To me, it seems like more of like a puzzle game though, right? Like how to quickly clear things out with a best score. I almost thought about getting that game once when it initially came out, but I didn't. Another rod. Oh, hello. Great news from the Jelgin dig site. Another palpitating find. We have excavated a large box or chest of sorts with clear limbic signatures. It is locked, of course, so its contents are unknown to us. Perhaps by serendipity, we have also unearthed one of the 2 keys required to open it. It is a long cylindrical rod, also with limbic signatures, that fits perfectly into one of the chest's locking mechanisms. I've sent the first key along with this letter. I am confident the second key will be found on site. The chest, however, requires a great deal of careful handling. We should have it properly packed and ready to ship in the coming weeks. This is in Jelgin? Jelgin dig site? Let's try and keep that in mind. Sure, the big pew-pews that's on sale right now? Nice, man. Well, unfortunately, I have quite a few games to get through, bro. This being one of them. But I have no doubts it's fun. It seems fun. Jelgin dig site. Alright, what else we got? Bro, stop with the bombing. There's an enemy. 773 AD, after years of the war, Bram Oster is crowned king of Hadia at the age of 59. 773. This is all going to be important soon. I know it. So, he became king 773 AD. Is born to parents Gerald and Cecilia Astor. It would be, okay, so 714. Indela Mark on Hadia in his 79 years of life. So he reaches 79. $714 AD. He turns 79, or he's 79 years old. 773. Okay. Now I have to get this game. Oh, do you know? Is it? See, there's another one. I can't observe it. Why not?
How could we have been so blind? For years, they've been pumping their poison into our minds. TV, radio, music, even our children's school.
You're a bunch of gorgeous DJ Stallone.
Fucking speeches! We lost ourselves. We became their weapons.
Yeah, dude.
Find us
Fight the
out
power.
and point us at each other. And this one? Behind the door? She's part of that system.
Where?
She deserves every bit of what's coming to her.
Probably shouldn't. That's probably a bad idea. 793. King Brom Aster is assassinated, justly ending a glorious 20-year reign. 717, 773, and then 793.
Hello. I'm not sure if this is the right number to call. I'd like to report some, suspicious activity. It's my neighbor. He's been receiving a lot of visitors lately, more than usual. Sometimes 2 or 3 vehicles at a time. And last night after curfew, I searched through the garbage bags he put out on the street, and I found 3 forbidden books, all heavily used. He lives at 118 Dredick Street here in Leaf. I just want to be sure to do the right thing. Thank you.
I know who that is, or I know what that's referring to. I have a report that work in Mr. Roth's office is done. We did have a bit of trouble with the radio. This type of installation sometimes have a hard time interfacing with these older models. We got it to work on channel 60 in the end. If anything goes wrong, give us a ring and we'll come fix it free of charge. Wait, channel 60. Can't go through there. I'm pretty sure that's what we have it on, right? It isn't. Okay. I don't know the code though. So the safe was connected to the radio station apparently. She's upset. Can't open this door. Can't come in here though. What's this say? 754. The twins Conrad and Fanilo are born to Lord Brom Aster. They are to be his only 2 children. So he was born. He became king. He had 2 children and then was assassinated.
My God, what an absolute mess. People have lost their minds in this country. I think it's safe to say our mission was a colossal failure. I'm just trying to make it back to my unit at this point. But these savages will tear me apart if they see my uniform.
Okay. So at this point, I feel like we've gotten everything thus far. Just make sure there's no other clues on this. If anything goes wrong, give us a ring and we'll come and fix it for your charge. Your voice will be sent shortly. Kind regards. So no, there's nothing else. So I'm gonna go looking. Another weird picture. I have the card, I have the card, I have the card! Are you looking for a way in there?
Enough is enough! Fuck these warmongers!
Nope, he's just angry.
I bet they weren't expecting the madness they sowed to find its way back to them. They wanted this, not us! My sister's husband was a good guy. No one cared that he was a Palamist. Until their lies started. You should have seen what we did to him. Setharus, have mercy on our souls. They'll all fucking pay for this.
Jesus. Okay. So, nothing else in here. We open this up.
Follow up on case number 2190, Citizens Report of Seditious Activity. Investigation inconclusive. False accusations suspected. Dispatched compliance units to both reporter and reported.
Satellite radio.
Follow up on case number 2197, Citizens Report of Seditious Activity. Investigation produced indisputable evidence. Dispatched retrieval unit. Subject's first offense. Protocol mandates assignment to re-education program.
Okay. Woman's clothing worn. Okay, so that we can give to the ON who wants to get out of here. Not that way. Should be over here. Give it to her.
My God, I'm just trying to make it back to my unit at this point. Oh, okay. 0 points for style, but that could work. I should be able to slip by with the clothes you brought me. I never would have signed up if I knew how much trouble this uniform would give.
Alright, done and done. Next is the radio. Nope. Was this open before? Or did that just open after we killed it? Basic large meal. Can't get through there. We can drop down. I don't know if we want to do that though. Wait. There's a guy right here. Wasn't there a woman in here? What happened? Where'd she go? She was standing right here. All right, before we run down there, I have a radio.
Saving me. Only Setharus knows what that animal would have done to me.
She was the one that was in the room.
I'm getting out of here as soon as I can.
Who are you?
Who are you?
My name is Maeve Tristana. I was Martin's assistant here at the Ministry.
Oh, assistant! You have the codes!
I was working for him, even back when he was an archaeologist. Things were much simpler back then.
Dude, they did a great job with her facial expressions and like the twitching. It's all really good.
Everything changed when Martin became the fucking deputy minister.
Symbol of the charioteer.
What can you tell me about this symbol?
When the Ministry of Cultural Primacy was created, Martin proposed this symbol as its official emblem. In fact, Martin's obsession with Lord Astor began with that symbol. It concerned a vital discovery he made during one of his digs.
It's interesting because it looks like one side seems to revolve around the queen, whereas the other seems to revolve around the king.
Martin believed this symbol would shed light on Lord Astor and his secrets. I have no clue what the symbol means or where it's from. Martin stored all his significant findings of Lord Astor in his safe. I don't know why, but each time Martin opened his safe, he said, "If only history moved backwards."
Okay.
I hope that helps.
If only history moved backwards. So I was right. Instead of going, obviously, in the direction of being born to where he died, we have to go backwards.
Now tell me more about Martin Rost.
Martin was obsessed with Lord Astor. He decorated this floor with several of his portraits.
Yeah, we saw that.
Martin always found it strange that he could only find shallow information on such an important historical figure. I'm pretty sure you didn't risk coming here to gab about Martin, and even less about Lord Astor. However, you need to brush up on your knowledge of Lord Astor if you want to access Martin's computer. Perhaps it has what you're looking for. Martin had a bad memory and kept reminders of his passwords and codes. They must be around here somewhere.
Creatures.
I couldn't even look at one at first. The way they move, their sounds and screams, and their primal ferocity, they terrified me. But then I realized something. They weren't after us. They weren't hunting us down unless provoked. I began to observe them from behind the safety of a third-story window. I was still afraid, but then I found myself pitying them. They're in pain. They're twisted, warped, and mindlessly roaming our streets. They search and want nothing. Aimless and empty like the holes in their bodies. I'll tell you what they don't do. They don't randomly shoot people in the streets. They don't fill mass graves with the innocent. They don't rape women. They don't enslave children. Who's the real monster? Hadia was divided into two distinct groups, the Palamists and the Sabinians. Our country's still divided, but the groups have drastically changed into the persecuted and the persecutors. Palamist or Sabinian, it doesn't matter anymore. Look at what happened here. Sabinians are now killing their own. Funny how Palamist snipers didn't fire a single shot. I guess they were too busy enjoying the show. We're gonna destroy ourselves, and I can't help but feel partially responsible. We knew the media would play a critical role in swaying the Sabinians into a conflict. We attacked civic principles, fuel. However, you know when you...
Okay, so none of this is...
I have to say, I was surprised. The Peacekeepers have been more interested in keeping the airport running than... Anyway, there was little they could do. The mob, there were...
Okay.
I thought the Sabinians were supposed to be on the same side. Losing my colleagues in such a vicious manner fills me with grief. The Palamist forces have besieged Leith for months, but it feels like they shelled our beautiful city to rubble. Their snipers have made walking in the streets a perverse...
Okay, so nothing else added.
I don't have any use...
Cool. So she said history's backwards. Every time he opened the safe is what she said. So... Okay, so 795959. 79592.
How could we have been so blind? TV, Raid, we lost our sense. And this one?
She's not there anymore. You're done. And this is where he died. 20. Okay. Now, in that order, we need to go backwards, I believe, is what it said. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 digits. Okay, so it's if it's completely backwards, then I believe it's 229597. If it's not, then it would be be 2 2 2 59 79 2 2 59 79. It's not it either. I feel like that should be correct. That is definitely not a fact. It's 100% inaccurate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that's accurate. What if we don't go backwards? What if we just go forward? 79, 59, 22. 79, 59, 22. It's not it either. So it's 22, 59, 79. So then what would it be? No, because I even did it completely backwards too, if I remember correctly. 229597. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did that way as well and didn't do anything. Yeah, see, so it doesn't do anything either.
Thank you for saving me.
What can you tell?
When the Ministry of... In fact, Marn believed this symbol would shed light on Lord Aster, and I have no clue what the symbol means or where it's from. I don't know why, but each time Martin opened his safe, he said, if only history moved backwards.
If only history moved backwards. I mean, that's kind of what I... years. That's what I was doing wrong, I think. Go to... No. So it's... $20 years. 2 children. That's not enough. The 0 takes up more than it should. So what if we leave out the 2 children? What if it's just 20, 5, 9, 7, 9? That will be it. That's 20-year reign. Two children.
I should be able to slip by. I never would have signed up if I knew how much trouble this...
Okay, so... 22... hold on. This is 59, right? Yep. What if... It's gonna be dumb if this works. 22, 5, 9, 7, 9. Okay, good. Yeah, 79. Let's see. Okay. So, I guess... just gonna have to keep exploring because I'm not getting anywhere. Because I've tried every which way I can with those numbers that I have in the calculator, and I'm not getting anything. I don't want to sit here all night for this. Oh! Trying to get health back. Oh, did I glitch him out? It looked like it for a second. Got it. Come on, come on. They always had trouble with that. History of culture. Isn't there a way to sheath my weapons? How do I do that? Oh, weird. Now I can scan it. The war began in 770 AD. And after raging for 3 long years, the combined might of House Aster and Jihan claimed a glorious victory. In a valiant show of solidarity, took revenge on the dastardly House Arguar for their heinous act on the sacred wedding ceremony of Van Jihan. In 805 AD, all of Asteria held their breath as authorities searched frantically for the beloved Conrad and Vanilla Aster. They vanished seemingly overnight, never to be seen again. After 8 weeks of fruitless searching, the twins were declared deceased and a grand funeral was held in their honor. The disappearance of the Astor twins remains one of the most compelling mysteries of the era. So they just vanished? Oh! Martin Ross. Okay, so this is his wallet. Note, coronation year of the one true king. Okay, so we have a hint now for the computer. Coronation year of the one true king. Oh, fuck! Alright, bro, relax. That's enough. Get out of here. What's up, man? We got a big boy in there. He's not possessed, so that's good. Gotta watch the corners. Locked door. How's it going? It's going well, man. How's it going for you, brother? How you been? Are you gonna come to life? Acquire all drone modules. Hell yeah. It's been on a say, yeah, I seen that. Still going at it, I see. How much longer do you think you have to get what you want on that game? Ecstasy, limbic symbol, Y. There's safe in here. So many safes, bro. Blank ID card. Oh, we can take that back. $15 out of 30 for MP. Still have to do zombies and co-op than Warzone. You got a ways to go, man. You have a fucking ways to go. Okay, 109. Was it 109 that we got that recording from?
December 15th, 1992.
That's not it.
We've made December 23rd, 1992.
That's also not it.
I've had some time this past week to ruminate on the dial-locked doorway. If my assumptions about Lord Astor's family are correct, then I believe the second symbol represents his wife. Oddly, there is absolutely no mention of her in the records or any of the texts I've come across. A mystery, to be sure. Following through, the third symbol likely represents Lord Astor's son and heir, of whom he was known to have said the following. Conrad, my loyal son, steadfast and cunning, the fierce lion, the future of this house, boldly seizing his destiny.
Hello. I'm not sure if this is the right number to call. I'd like to report some, suspicious activity. It's my neighbor. He's been receiving a lot of visitors lately, more than usual. Sometimes 2 or 3 vehicles at a time. And last night after curfew... hello. I'm not sure if this is the right number to call.
Follow up on case number 2190, citizens report of seditious
I've been having fun. That's good. I'm glad to hear it, man.
Investigation
Did you play a campaign at all yet?
False accusation suspected. Dispatched compliance units to both reporter and reported. Follow up on case number 2197. Citizens report of seditious activity. Investigation produced indisputable evidence. Dispatched retrieval unit. Subject's first offense. Protocol mandates assignment to re-education program.
Okay, so that is it.
I've spent the evening poring over the news arrival from Hatham Abbey. Marvelous. Truly a spectacular piece. The binding,
so none of these...
the leatherwork, the embroidery, just exquisite.
Are providing me anything.
The accompanying letter states that it originates from the mid-9th century. Truly amazing. By far the oldest project I've worked on. I can smell the 1,000 years of musty history wafting up from its pages. Delectable. I could hardly contain my excitement. I began working immediately. Upon the very first...
I could have sworn there was something.
Cover, I made a startling discovery. A strange, narrow object folded into the fabric. It is clearly ancient. I doubt even the priests know of its existence. The enigmatic nature of this tome continues to astound me. I've set the relic aside.
Am I tomorrow in the morning? Looking forward to seeing how you feel about it.
I'll endeavor to find out.
See what you get out of it. Where are the previous installments? Incident report concerning mysterious fraud from the Park Car Ministry. Okay, meet Agent Satine Office 108 about similar object. But that's 108, not 109. And 108 is, I'm pretty sure, blocked off. Yeah. I have to come back to the safe in 109. Oh, hey, bud. You want a hug? You're missing all those. Good. We can go back upstairs from here. What's over here? Yes! We have acted the sheep long enough. K5. Isn't it like 7 numbers or something like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I think it was 6 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It is 6. I'm pretty positive. How does that spell though? Knleya. What would that spell? Figure that out in a bit. Can't wait to get rolled. Nice. Intricate adornments believed to be the battle charms that were attached to weapons and armors of medieval Hadia, named after the Prosperian village where the first examples were unearthed near the banks of Dal River in 1807. to the reception office. Coronation, the year of the coronation of the king. That would be this one. 773. Okay. Dig site success. Number of discoveries coming out of the dig site is nothing short of remarkable. I never would have imagined such a treasure trove when we first started this endeavor. Storing crucial pieces in the safe here in the office. Don't try to trust the men at the dig site. Gonna dig deeper. Gonna need a bigger safe. I just had an excellent idea. What better guardian for my valuables than King Astor himself? Major events of his life will be like the teeth on the master key. To start with the portraits hanging around the office, the code will be comprised of an important detail in each painting's caption, and the dates can determine the order. Brilliant. I know the safe is already well hidden, but changing the code will give me more peace of mind with everything going on these days. Can't be too careful. Made a decision to commission a brand new portrait to replace the one of Astor's coronation. I was downstairs late last night rereading one of my favorites when I had an epiphany. The crowning was simply the end result. The true masterstroke was the bridal war. That should be focus of this new painting. I've already updated my safe code to... That's probably why I couldn't open it. I've already updated my safe code to take this new revelation into account. I'll be waiting with bated breath for the new portrait. Okay, crowning was simply the end result. The true masterstroke was a bridal war. That should be the focus of this new painting. Bridal war. I appreciate the alert, bud. So what's the bridal war? The true masterstroke was the bridal war. First things first. Made the decision to commission a brand new portrait to replace the one of Astor's coronation. The crowning was simply the end result. The true masterstroke was the bridal war. So the bridal war takes place of the coronation, which is what? 52 was his age there. $59. So that's not going to matter anymore. Apparently what we need to know is the fall damage that we just took. Down here. That's the twins disappearing. Bridal War, 3 long years. 3. This place is like a damn maze. So, the order should be 22, then it's going to be 3, and then 79. What? 79. So it should be 20, 2 children, then the bridal war, which is 3, and then, yeah, it should be 79. Why is that not working? Look at the numbers again. Let me replace this number here. 7959, so that's being replaced with 3. Okay, so it's 20 years. So I think I have it backwards. I'm just going to assume that I have it backwards. I don't want to go back and check the date. So I'm thinking the reason why I'm getting it wrong is that I'm assuming that he had the kids he had the kids after the bridal war. So I'm assuming he had the 2 kids first. Well, he technically had the 2 kids after the bridal war, but I'm assuming date-wise, since we're going backwards, this is so fucking dumb. 3 for the bridal war, and then 79 for the war. No. So 23. So flip that to 79. This is so dumb. This is ridiculously stupid. They made that way more convoluted than it needed to be. Can't even believe it. After all these years and countless resources, we have finally discovered it. I have just returned from the field to confirm it myself. The entrance to the legendary Aruga Museum has been found. The seal is recovered. Oh, we have the seal. I've never been so excited in my life. Imagine the archaeological bounty that lies within. We need to redouble our efforts to the Jeljin excavation. The second seal must be found in soon. Cool. So we have what we need here, but we don't know how to open the safe yet.
Thank you for saving me.
Other than opening that safe in 109, I'm assuming we don't have all the clues for that just yet. Don't shoot!
I wouldn't go. There's something about this.
We got called here for... They were really... Shit went to hell in a hand. I got more important shit.
We don't...
No.
Okay, so we're pretty much done here, except for that safe that we haven't opened yet. I'm sure we'll get a clue to that sometime, somewhere. For now, let's get out of here. Because I want to take that ID to... back to the library. It says the threats are clear, so I'm assuming that they shouldn't respawn here. Everyone remain dead. Book restoration.
These are the exact cards we're trying to forge. Wonderful. Just need a way to officialize these somehow.
Okay, so she has that now. So now we need like some sort of stamp for them.
How thoughtful.
What is it?
We don't need.
You guys want a radio? No. Alright. Alright, so that's everything here. I'm trying to think who would need a radio. I don't even think anyone here. I don't recollect anyone needing a radio though.
Have you found?
Nope, apparently not. Do some research real quick. Nimbic door. National Library. Oh! Maybe we could do that one? The computer? Ministry, cultural primacy. I'm assuming that's blackmailed. The big chest and Jelgin. We haven't been inside of that yet, so Jelgin and Lee, and then Conspiracy, which we're currently in. Let's go check that out real quick. Completely forgot about the computer. Wait, if I remember correctly, we have to like fall in, right? Not here. Here we go, right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, so we do have all the clues. No. Blackmailed is one of the ones. Ram's Head, confiscation.
about my
No.
winner?
Cato treasure hunt. Cato treasure hunt. Conspiracy. Broaden your mind. Find the clues. The truth is out there. Everything they told us is a lie. Puppet dictator had no real power. The biggest cover-up in Haiti history. How about people be found on the computer? Room D at the National Library. Broaden your mind. Find the clues. The truth is out there. Let's see. So. They're lying to us all. The proof is in plain sight. We have acted like sheep long enough. Wake up and open your eyes. Truth will set you free. Lift the veil and see the light. Okay, so we have... Two, three, four, five, six. So we got N-E-L-A-K-Y. Six, three, 1, 5, 9, 7. 6, 3, 1, 9, 5, 7. No. 6, 3, 1, 9, 5, 7. Right? So that's not it. What would it spell? Because, let's see. The Y is throwing everything off. Huh. Well, I'm not sure what that's supposed to spell here. Let me see. Let me see. K, they have L-A-N-K-E-Y. And that doesn't work. There's the numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes. Okay, so that didn't work. Yankel, maybe? Was it Yankel name? Yankel? I think that was the dude's name. Y-A-N-K-E-L. Y is 7, 7, 3, 7, 3, 5. No, it's 7, 3, 1, 5. 7, 3, 1, 5, 9, 6. 7, 3, 1, 5, 9, 6. 7, 3, 1, 5. There it is. It was Yankel. Okay. So Yankel, I guess, was like the big man he keeps talking about. Grand Conspiracy. Fellow True Seekers, if you have made it this far, then you must be as interested in the absolute truth as I am. I'll outline my findings here for you to judge for yourselves. I have a feeling many of you already know all of this to be true intuitively. There is something not quite right in this country. You've all felt it. Let me come right out and say it. I have found conclusive evidence that we are being experimented on by travelers from another world for their own nefarious purposes. Yes, aliens are among us, hiding in plain sight. They have taken control of Hadia, and the globalists are covering it up. We should have seen this coming. I was a teenager in the early 50s, but I can still remember the sudden flurry of activity around Mount Obek. Barricades going up overnight, armed men dressed in black standing guard around the mountain. What were they hiding? I believe the alien craft landed here in Hadia around that time. Their craft burrowed under Mount Obek, and it's been there ever since. It was just before Gary Yankel seized power in 52. Coincidence? Why Mount Obek? Because it stands on an incredible powerful magnetic locus. If you look at the old historical maps, you can see multiple ancient ley lines converging on Mount Obek. Follow the landmarks. Everything is publicly accessible. You're at the library. See for yourselves. Ancient Hadeans were highly attuned to these kinds of things. That's why they even founded our major cities on the ley lines. Just look at our provincial capital. The Trisk-Losulus lines intersect the Glomor-Loblina line right at the foot of Mount Obek. The aliens would undoubtedly have been attracted by it. Then, in the 60s, they faked the moon landing to try and cover up the warp trail left when the ship arrived. With the whole world looking up into the space, they needed to distract so we wouldn't question the trails in the sky. Let's start with Garion Yankel. Why would the most powerful man in Hadia suddenly off himself in 82? He had consolidated all the power. Think about it. Where's the gun he supposedly shot himself with? It only makes sense when you realize that he was nothing but a puppet placed there to keep us in line. Something changed in the 50s. The big players suddenly took an interest in the little old Hadia. International agencies, multinational corporations, research firms. Even today, 40 years later, I still see the black-clad agents skulking around. Surely you've seen them too. Why are they still here? Who are they? Why would they come here, you ask? Good question. Power and money. Big pharma, weapons manufacturing, energy research, media conglomerates, child trafficking, all of it. They're here, among us, pulling the strings for their extraterrestrial masters. I don't know what kind of wicked bargain they made, but they sold us out. I've suspected for a long time that they're putting something in the water to rile us up. I would advise everyone to stop drinking it immediately. I haven't drunk from the public water system in decades, and I can finally see clearly. They need us divided, fighting each other so we can't see what they're doing. Now, we have the ON sniffing about. More globalists looking to dig their claws into this country. Modern Hadia is just a giant experiment, and we are the subjects. Wake up! Awesome. Aliens. Oh wait, before I leave... see if we can talk to that one dude for the stamp. Yeah, terrible at directions in this place already. No, I don't need this. Other side. Stairway on the other side.
Did you find Locke? The pen? Whoever? Look at one, and then they would.
None of these would help.
What?
Yeah. I was hoping he would give us a stamp because I'm pretty sure he was a big book restoration guy, but I guess I was wrong. But I do believe that is where we must stop this here. Trying to make some progress, at least as much as I possibly could. Some of the puzzles were kind of wonky, but we got to the end of it, so I can't be too mad about it. Let's see here. Zetsu, are you ready, dude? If not, I'm probably going to end here. One Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. 17 Mississippi, 28 Mississippi. Alrighty, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and sign off, everybody. But I do want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoyed. You guys had a great time. I'm going to go ahead and call it, and then hopefully we can continue and make some actual progress tomorrow. At least we got most of what we need, and we can enter the next area, and maybe even get closer and closer to concluding this game. But as always, hope you guys stay safe, stay smart.